Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Logan and welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing? It's been a while and I'm just glad to be back making another part of the Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction series, because this story right here I have been waiting quite a while to make a video on, because this story is Diary of Wimpy Kid Breaking Bad. So somehow Greg and Rowley end up making crystal meth. I don't know how or why, but I know we're gonna find out. Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction stories are just absolutely ridiculous, so both of those combined is going to create something just stupid as shit, and I cannot wait to see what is in store for us. So how about we just go into the first page and see what's going on in Diary of Wimpy Kid Breaking Bad. Monday. Today at school, Albert Sandy was talking about some random lies to get people's attention like usual, until he said something that caught my attention. He started talking about how his dad, who works in the DEA department for the police, shut down a $1 million crystal meth operation. I didn't believe him at first until he showed me a photo on his phone of the crime scene. Hold up, wait a minute. How did this guy get a photo of the crime scene? There's no way that this guy just has a photo of a crystal meth bust, like crime scene, on his phone just to go around showing people. So I don't know if he just pulled that out of his ass or his dad is just stupid as fuck. Suddenly I realized if I started to make crystal meth, I would be rich like I always dreamed of. I love how as soon as he heard $1 million crystal meth operation, he just automatically thought of he can make crystal meth just out of the fucking blue and that'll make him rich, like he's not gonna get caught and like he already knows how to make crystal meth. All I needed was to set up an assistant and a formula. How hard could it be? Albert Sandy kept going on about how cool his dad was until I heard Rowley say, "Joshy says crime doesn't pay." I'm assuming it says crime. I don't really know why there's an H there, but whatever. Obviously it does, moron. Rowley kept going on about how Joshy knows everything. I knew if I was gonna make Rowley my assistant, I would have to smack some sense into him. Literally. I'm gonna have to convince Rowley to cook crystal meth with me. When I figure that out, I'll write in this journal again. Alright, so far we have Greg. He wants to start cooking crystal meth out of the fucking blue. I don't know if he knows how to. I don't know where he's gonna find a place to make it, or how he's gonna make it. So I think it would be best if I just straight up asked him if he wanted to cook meth with me. It's risky, but it just might work. You're joking, right? I'm dead serious. My parents would disown me. No, they would be proud. You're going to be a millionaire. Plus, they don't need to find out. Maybe. Well, he took it better than I thought he would. With a little more convincing, he'll cook with me in no time. While I'm at home, I'm trying to figure out how to make the product. So I searched it up on my computer. Guy just searched up how to cook crystal meth and expects to make it easily. When I did, a link showed up for a website called howtocook.com. On the first page there was a video named tutorial. I clicked on it, but I was interrupted by a knock on my door. "Sweetie, can I use your computer?" I'm naked. While she was waiting at the door, I deleted my search history. That was too close. I have to play it safe from now on. After watching the video, I found out most of the supplies I needed were valuable and were not sold in most stores, so I need to steal those from a factory or someplace like that. And if I was going to do that, I would need Roderick's van. It sounded like a lot of work, and I was thinking of giving up until I heard a knock on my front door. I'm in. I knew he would come around. Now all I need are supplies and a distributor. It seemed like my best bet was to ask Roderick now. I also need someone to actually sell my product, too. I am going to draw how it goes. Can you help me steal crystal meth supplies? Are you serious? Also, do you know anyone in need of a cook? Well, I know a guy who has the supplies and who needs 2 cooks. Well, look at how perfectly that played out. Way to go, Greg. We have been driving in the van for about 2 hours now. Roderick told Mom and Dad we are going on a bonding trip. If bonding means making and selling crystal meth, I guess he's right. I'm honestly pretty curious on what this guy is going to look like. We arrived at some warehouse with these 2 buff guys guarding the entrance. I don't know why, but this really freaked me out. I was considering bailing until Roderick got out of the van. We walked over to the guys in the front. They asked for our names and then told us to strip down to our underwear. you're good to go. Not gonna lie, that made me really uncomfortable. But anyways, they let us in, but you wouldn't believe who I saw. And it looks like we're gonna have to wait a little longer to not be able to believe who we saw, because it looks like that was the last part that the guy who's making this story put out. But there is hope that he'll continue the story, so I'm gonna leave a follow to this guy, and if he does post anything new, I'll probably wait a little while and then I'll make another part on it. But I don't really want to make a whole video if it's just like one more page, you know. So I don't know, hopefully he does post more, because I am really liking this story so far, I'm not gonna lie. But since that only went to about 8 pages, there is another Diary of a Wimpy Kid Breaking Bad story, so I kind of want to read that one because this shit is hilarious. My name is Travis Joseph Roy. Wait, ain't that the principal? Or who is that? I don't know. Leave it in the comments who it is. I'm pretty sure it's the principal, but I'm not 100% sure. I live in 21st Surrey Street. I am a chemistry teacher and the vice principal. Oh, okay, there we go. The vice principal at Westmore Middle School. To all law enforcement entities, this is not an admission of guilt. I am speaking to my family now. Skylar, you are the love of my life. I hope you know that. Tyson, you're my big man. There are going to be some things you'll learn about me in the next few days. I want you to know it was all for you. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. Oh, why do you have to shoot himself? What did he do? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't see this guy. So he looks like he just killed somebody. I don't know why he did it, but we're definitely gonna find out. So hold on. Okay, so this one is more of like the traditional Breaking Bad, because I know Walter White, he was a chemistry teacher. So it looks like Vice Principal Roy, he's the principal and he's a chemistry teacher. 3 weeks later. Today was my 50th birthday. Usually I would celebrate with my wife and son, but she's pregnant. I don't want to bother her, nor do I care too much about my birthday. I often wonder what went wrong. How did 50 whole years of my life go by without me accomplishing a damn thing? I've been stuck in this dead-end job for too long. It's the same bullshit day after day. Today, like every other, I had to stop that asshole kid from distributing ads for his drummy business. I had to teach a class up next. I'm a chemistry teacher. I actually used to enjoy chemistry. If I wasn't teaching it to a bunch of middle schoolers, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it now. Nonetheless, it's a job. It's what earns me money, even if it is a measly amount that forces me to work 2 jobs. Chemistry, ionic bonds. Yeah, I remember doing that in the beginning of the year. Chemistry, ionic bonds. We did a lot of stuff in science. I'm not a fan of science. After I was done with that, I was off to work at my second job. I also work at a Drummies and other convenience item store. My boss is this. Is what? What is he? Burly Italian man. If you didn't know him, you'd maybe assume he was a great guy. Wrong. The Drummy CEO is here. I need you to go see him. You can't just spring that on me without telling me first. Vice Principal Roy is actually mad cute when he gets all, you know, aggressive and shit. Frank was supposed to meet him, but he's off. Tell me, Travis, what am I to do? Oh shit. Don't tell me Frank is a part of this shit too, man. It's always Frank and Manny. Those are always the guy who is screwing stuff up, man. They're always up to no good. I don't know what's wrong with them. How about you shove your foot up your ass? Why the hell is the CEO here anyways? And why does this fuck not go see him himself? This is probably the last thing I needed today. To have to put up with some rich jackass who has too much time to spare. Enough to visit random convenience stores. The prick just made another bland frozen wings brand. Yet he's the richest in our state. How? I can't tell. But I gotta be all chummy with them, so I get to keep this job and feed my family. Hello, sir. You look like you'd rather be anywhere else right now. You don't know how true that is. Come, let's grab a picture. Smile for the camera. Roy messes up big time. Westmore Middle School Vice Principal Mr. Roy was seen mid-picture sneezing on CEO Robert Jefferson. Mr. Roy, who works at the cashier in the local drumming store as a side job, teaches chemistry at the school. CEO Robert Jefferson was visiting the city at the time to see his son, Raleigh Jefferson, who also attends Westmore High School. Truly, this is an embarrassing moment for Mr. Roy we'll never forget. Hold on, that doesn't make any sense, because earlier he was saying that he was teaching chemistry to middle schoolers, right? But then how was Rowley in high school? Unless there's like a little bit of a time jump and they're not at Westmore anymore. I have no idea. Okay, and I cannot find any more parts for that, so I think that's where it ends. But, oh, come on, man. I was actually really enjoying that story, because it's not always... Because, like, in all the other stories, it's always about Greg, or it's always about his family, or something like that. But with this, it completely had a different tone to it. It was with a different guy that we barely know anything about, and it was just, I don't know, it was just fresh and new, and it was, I don't know, I was really enjoying that. So it sucks that there's no more parts that I could find, if there is, and then, like, of course, let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best to find it and make another video on it. But going back to the first story that we were reading, I was also interested in that one too, but I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards the second one that I like more. But still, again with the first one, it doesn't look like it's finished, and it looks like the guy who's actually making it is still making it, but, you know, like around every month he comes out with a new part. So, I don't know, I might make another video on it if this guy actually, like, starts making them more. But if it's like one part every month, I'm not even gonna deal with that, because it's going to be like around a year before the story actually gets finished. But yeah, that's the episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, of course, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.